Can't live without your Xbox or PlayStation? We build and develop their game drives right here in Seagate, Derry. Ever scan your boarding pass or use an eye scanner at an airport? CETA and Letterkenny developed that technology. Do you know who's the biggest provider of roadside assistance in the USA? Allstate, right on your doorstep in Derry and Strabane. You'd be surprised by the innovative companies that you can work for right here in the Northwest. You could be part of a workforce that's driving innovation on a global scale.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm one of the co-founders of Magmatic. We are an educational media company, so we produce, distribute and license educational videos for students, teachers and parents. If everyone in the company woke up tomorrow and stopped innovating, the business would close very shortly after, because innovation allows us to understand what our customers need. It allows us to have that dialogue with them and continually make our product relevant. If we just kept doing the same product now, it would become obsolete very soon. Technology is moving fast. The industry is moving fast. Online education is now one of the biggest growth sectors there is in the world. The thing with innovation is if you start off thinking you have to get it right straight away, you're going to be frightened. You'll be paralyzed with fear of failure. And that is the enemy of innovation. To be truly innovative, you have to just show up as your authentic self, bring your ideas and power through it as best you can, knowing that you might fail, but that ultimately you'll get to where you need to be.
My name's Sasha Hutton. I'm a robotic process automation engineer working in Allstate over the past 2.5 years. Innovation plays quite a huge role actually on my job on a day-to-day basis. So what within the automations and what we build, there's two things. It's called a happy path where everything works, but there's also an unhappy path where if you come across a lot of problems, and I guess that's where, innovation comes in. For us, most certainly anyway, at that particular area, we need to ensure that every avenue or any kind of errors or, may happen towards development that could impact the business, we need to make sure that they're all covered. So we need to think, I guess, in a lot of scenarios, and we need to think outside the box. The software that we're provided with is a great tool to develop our automations, but we need to constantly keep thinking, how can we improve this? How can we make this better? Or if this scenario happens, how are we going to ensure that the business isn't impacted? And if they are, how can we handle that gracefully? So it's something that you're thinking about every single time. And every time you do develop an automation, you're then constantly thinking, how can we make this better? So as I said, it plays, a huge part on our role on a day-to-day basis, and it will continue to do so until, we stop developing, I guess, which is a typical thing within our role. So it's very, very important, and it's good to know. So you're not just learning within your own department, you're learning within of how other departments and everything work as well, and what they bring to, if not Allstate, but themselves.
That's right, the Northwest is fast becoming a global centre of innovation and forward thinking. So, do you want a job where you can innovate?